Hey there, welcome to the initial taping of the Somebody Initiative series. Hopefully you had no problem finding us and you just had to type in the Somebody Initiative Thailand 2010 or the Somebody Initiative and it popped right up for you. But I wanted to take this time to do an initial recording, not only to introduce myself and what we're going to be doing, but also to practice the uploading process and all that's going to entail. You find me here in West Virginia. This is Saturday, and it's my final day in West Virginia before leaving for Charlotte, North Carolina, where I'll be staying with Logan Cyrus for a couple days, who's also going on our trip, and then we'll be flying out Tuesday. We'll go to Bangkok via Detroit to Tokyo, Tokyo to Bangkok. I think it's going to be about 20 hours in the air. It's a long time to be with anyone, let alone be with me. So please pray for Logan that he not go insane and that we can still stand each other by the end of that. Just a little bit about what we're going to be doing. The Somebody Initiative was something I came up when I was actually trying to make the t-shirts for this, which by the way we have on sale. $15 a piece, all proceeds going to the Somebody Initiative. Thank you. The t-shirts look like this. And it says, one of the greatest diseases is to be nobody to somebody. And that's obviously a Mother Teresa quote. As I was looking through Mother Teresa quotes, as somebody recommended to me wisely, I came across this and I began to think about it. And I began to see it as a culmination of my heart and what God had laid on my heart and my mission to be. This idea that there are so many people out there that are nobody to everybody that they come across, and how sad that is that Christ has made each of us with a purpose, but that not only can some people not find that purpose, but that nobody can see that purpose in them as well. So as we go out, what we strive to do is to tell the stories of those who have no one to tell their story, to embrace that paradox of less, to love the unlovable, to embrace the forgotten, to serve the servants, and to sanctify the unwanted. Because I really feel like that's what Christ did in his mission on earth. You know, the woman at the well, the lepers, those who were sick and paralyzed, even the tax collectors, people who wanted to have nothing to do with those people. Those are the very people that Christ reached out to. So that's our goal, is to reach out to those people as well, because that's how I think we'll really be the hands and the tongue and the feet of our God. So just a little bit what we're going to be doing over there. We're going to be doing an English camp in the Moa village. And by doing so, we're going to reach out to children, a lot of which are females, and trying to teach them conversational English. Hopefully this will be a year-long thing. Just a little plug, probably next year the team is going to be much bigger, only because it looks like we're going to have a lot more kids than we thought we were going to. Initially we thought we were going to have like 20 to 30. It looks like we're going to have over 100. And there's only 3 people on our team. So you can imagine, even if when I did my curriculum, even though I split that up into 3 base teams with each team member taking 30 kids or so, that's still a lot for one person to handle activity-wise. So if you could keep us into prayer, and also begin praying now if you are to be a part of this team next year. It was an expensive trip. I had to raise, each of us had to raise a little over $3,000. $2,100 of that, each of those dollar amounts went to airfare alone. This is peak season in Thailand, but because of work schedules and such, this is really the best time for me to go over. Most of you, or many of you that are watching this know that my dad goes over every February with Shepherd's Gate Ministry. And they do similar work, but it's going to be a little bit different, and I've talked to my dad and we're both really excited about the fact that this is going in a little bit separate vein, and hopefully will enrich his work will enrich our work, and we'll be able to work together really, really well. Getting back to the raising of funds, I want to thank all of you who gave. I'm sending this out on Facebook when I have one of these uploads, and I'm hoping that most of you get this. If not, I hope the word spreads and people begin to watch. I couldn't have done this without you. And even though I'm the one that's going, I couldn't go without you. I'm not blessed with very good finances at this point in time in my life, that God has certainly blessed me with a wonderful job now, and things are looking up. I wouldn't have been able to do this without your generous support. Thank you to First Westminster Presbyterian, kind of my home right now, and hopefully for years to come. Thank you, Jason, Elliot, for bridging that gap, reaching out to some people, spreading the word about what we're going to do and helping to raise some funds that way. You're a wonderful brother in ministry, and a wonderful friend, and I thank you, and I enjoy our times together when we meet and discuss things like this. And to the mission committee, Rob and all of you who sit on there, I want to thank you for passing those cans for a couple weeks to help raise money. And all of you individuals, first of all, First Westminster, who gave so generously. I believe that First Westminster accounted for about a third of my funding, and that's considerable. So I want to thank you guys first and foremost for being supportive and investing in me, and I hope that I give you a good return on that investment. To my family who gave generously, thank you guys for everything that you do. And my friends who gave. Some people came out of the woodwork that I never thought would give or would be interested in giving, and you did. And I want to thank you for that. That's amazing. And I hope you guys keep up with this and are blessed by what you see. Excuse me. Kind of new to this whole video thing. I'm going to be doing all the video over there. Logan's a photographer, so I'm not even taking a camera because you're in charge, Mr. Logan. And David's going to be teaching some music, and it's going to be rad, and I'm really hoping that you guys all really, really watch, that you guys all really, really like what you see, because we're going to work really, really hard for capturing as much of it as we can and bringing it back to you. We're going to do a super cool presentation. Logan's going to take and work with some guys from the Art Institute to put together something, and then I'll be showing it at First Westminster. I know we'll be doing it in the youth group that I'm working with there, and hopefully taking it around some church. Hope we can get some into some churches and some organizations, start raising funds for next year, but not only that, but finding needs over there this year and being able to help fund some things going forward. Because listen, I can only do so much, even though I'm super amazing. I can only do so much in a couple weeks. Our team can only do so much in a couple of weeks. And even though I think God blesses that initiative to go, there's no way that we can do as much over there as the people already over there. And as my dad has taught me over the years with Shepherd's Gate, I think really the best way to impact that culture and that great commission from Christ of faith, hope, and love is to help those who are already working on a full-time basis over there. And that's really what we hope to do, to serve those who are serving. So hey, if you can get behind this, we're going to be doing stuff throughout the year. Probably doing some more t-shirts because people seem to really like those, some different slogans, maybe some stickers, we'll have some fundraisers, that kind of stuff. But I hope you can get involved. I hope you really appreciate, enjoy, and are enriched by what we're doing. I hope you consider serving in the future, and I hope you keep watching. Because if not, we're going to be spending a lot of time doing some silly things, making these videos and photos if nobody actually watches them. That would be sad. So please keep praying. That's the biggest thing. Obviously there's a lot of hurdles over there to us being successful, being in a different country, travel, all that stuff. So please pray that everything goes smoothly. Pray that we are effective, and that God uses us, that God opens up. We have some off time where we're not really planning anything, and we're trusting that those aren't going to be days where we don't do anything, but that God opens doors to do some impromptu, amazing, amazing things. Thank you guys so much. Keep watching, keep praying, keep believing, and keep being Christ to those around you. Thank you.